I am here in beautiful Yakuza-ridden Isezakicho, where signs like this are common among stores. Now before I get jumped by a gang of iPads wearing Yakuza, let's go see what a capsule hotel looks like in a place like this. I got myself a booth since it was super cheap and all-inclusive.
ブースは使ったことはありますか？
他の店で使ったこと、ここではないです。
ここではない。天井がないタイプなので、すごい音とかいびきすごい聞こえてくるので、そこだけご注意ください。ブランケットは使いますか？
お願いします。Alright, we got the key. Let's go check out the room. Sleeping in here might not be as easy as you think, since this is one of those no ceiling type of booths, so I can already hear a guy snoring pretty loudly right next to me. So here's the time when we need to get out, and here's the total price, which is about $12. When you come in, you're given this bag which has a towel and a pyjama. The room also has a huge and a pretty good TV you can use, if you figure out how to use this goddamn remote. You got a PC, some headphones, and of course, the PC is pre-installed with more Japanese adult videos than you could ever watch in your lifetime. I finally figured how to use this remote. You have to be exact with it. You gotta hit the bottom middle of the TV. You cannot just shoot it somewhere. So you have to be like an extreme sniper, like a Chris Kyle, if you want to change the channels. If you want to continuously change the channels, you need an aimbot for that, I think. The room was small, but big enough to chill in. And for now, instead of chilling, let's check out everything we can get for that $12. And let me tell you, that's a lot. This place had pretty much every single manga you could think of. And also they seem to have most of the newest releases, like this 29th volume of One Punch Man. I'm not the biggest reader of manga, but even I found something that caught my eye. I don't know why, but something about this just interested me. The place was like a library. All you had to do though was be able to read Japanese. Hey, would you look at that? Diablo. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I didn't know they had a manga. This place actually has the regular style capsules and then booths like this where I am right now. When I checked online, it says that this place is fully booked for the next 2 weeks, but what that actually meant was that it was fully booked for the capsules. So if you're ever thinking of staying in a capsule hotel and you look online and it says that they're full, come in and check anyways. Maybe you can find a booth like this. And actually I feel like these booths are maybe even better than the capsules, since I think you can sleep as well as in a capsule in here. Now, let's go check out the dining area. My bad, I meant the dining area. One of the things that was included in the $12 price was a buffet table. They have some more options in the evening, but since I went pretty late, all that was left was their all-you-can-eat curry, which they keep stocked 24/7. Now, it wasn't the greatest curry, but curry is one of those foods that is always good, and this was no exception. Since they had two types of curry, I naturally had to try both. While I was eating, I noticed there was even more manga in the dining room, so I checked if they have anything interesting in there. Attack on Titan, that's pretty cool. I should definitely finish the anime soon. I also found something that I should have read a long time ago. Another great thing about this place was that the internet was actually pretty darn fast, so I started downloading Witcher 3 and went to check out the bath.
All of this for $12 a night is pretty good.
These places are perfectly fine to stay for one night, you know, get the experience, have some fun, read some manga, go to the bath. All is good, it's perfect. I honestly recommend you guys to try this out, but I still would prefer to stay in a private room in a hotel or even a hostel than to stay in a place like this for a long time while I'm traveling. But if you need a quick accommodation, definitely these places are like the perfect for that kind of thing. After I had read some kaiji and started a new save in Witcher 3, it was time to head back upstairs. By this point, there was only one guy in the lounge, and even he was sound asleep. So, it was a perfect time to finally start reading Berserk, that manga I showed you guys earlier in the video. Many people say that Berserk is the best manga of all time, so if you're like me and you still haven't read it, maybe now is finally the time to give it a try. In most of these places, you pay by the hour, so when you come in, you decide how long you're gonna stay. And a bit of advice is that try to leave when your time is up. It can get kinda expensive if you go overtime, since normally you pay when you come in and that's it. But if you go overtime, you start paying like every 10 minutes. And if you sleep too long, it can get kinda expensive. So just try to, you know, put an alarm and leave when your time is up. And since we don't have any money to pay for anything extra, it was time to pack our stuff and go home.